If you have on your roadmap a purchase of any type of major advisory-related application, all the vendors are here in one place. And it can seem overwhelming, but at least come do some in-person research, get demonstrations of the software itself from multiple vendors at one time, see what you actually like, all in one place. All the major custodians are here. They're all talking about the things they've built. It's, in a way, refreshing that they're very competitive here to share what they're doing with all the third parties that are here. What I'm always most excited about here are some of the unknowns that end up showing up at this particular forum that are potentially disruptive to the industry. So just about anything you can think of related to technology for advisors you can find here at T3.
I have been in this industry for over 13 years, and what I have noticed that the financial planners, they have started moving slowly from those paper-based plans to more interactive. And it's coming from a number of reasons. There are some demographic factors, especially younger generation, Generation X, Generation Y. They don't want to deal with too much of paper. So the advisors are having an incentive to provide them online planning. In fact, they want to involve some of those clients in terms of having them do a little bit of work, understand some of the financial aspects, and then they do the planning. So the plan is not something you produce once and it stays there. It becomes an ongoing process, and that's what the planning should be. So some of the advisors who are using our Wealth Planner, for example, which is a comprehensive financial planning software, what they do is they have the client come in to their conference room and they sit with the client and they do all the things there in about an hour to 2 hour session. And at the end of their session, they are done with the plan. So it's not like the old style going back and forth, do the planning, put it on the paper, then present it to the client, and then go back and then change.
Document storage is obviously a necessity, getting everything in the cloud. I really want you to be inside the browser all day long, not having to deal with any of the other items running your business. And then some service bureaus can help you out with things. My goal is to have an advisor doing nothing but talking to clients and managing money. That's where they make money, that's where clients benefit, that's where the industry benefits as a whole, not on all this extraneous technology stuff. So I want to simplify it so they don't actually have to be experts.
The advantages of the cloud over the desktop are, obviously everyone knows, you don't have to do your own backups, you don't have to worry about a server, you can be pretty much anywhere you want to be to connect up. You have an internet, you're there. So the remote possibilities, all that kind of stuff. Our first foray into the cloud was with our product Client View, where we were real early to the game with that because advisors weren't quite ready to put their data, their clients' performance reports and stuff on the web. But the time savings that they got by publishing these reports, putting them on the web instead of having to print and mail reports. I mean, some firms would spend 2-3 days doing nothing but printing and stuffing envelopes to get these reports out. By switching to Client View, what they're able to do is instantly, even once a week, publish these reports out to the web, and then they can see when their clients are viewing them. So maybe they see a client at 2 in the morning every morning. So it's a little bit better for feedback in terms of what your clients are doing. And the time saving was there.
Yeah, I know a lot of advisors love to get an iPad and just put a bunch of games on it, and it's hard to find actual real applications that will help their business. But I think the industry as a whole is moving towards that direction. And for example, we pioneered a mobile app called Retirologics last year, which got a lot of recognition, Money Magazine, all that kind of good stuff. And the reason is because it's kind of an innovative new way to introduce financial planning to clients. It's essentially a digital replacement of your back of the napkin that advisors often use to try to draw down some concepts when they're talking to clients at a reception or some kind of cocktail party.
We saw this trend a long time ago where these iPads and these mobile devices started to really not necessarily replace the desktop PC, but certainly augment what people use desktop PCs for, and in a lot of cases replace a laptop just because they don't actually need a laptop. So we kind of made a decision to pursue that. And I've said it before. I think if you think touch and mobile, isn't the future, it's like denying gravity. It's coming. It's been coming for many, many years, actually. It wasn't until the iPhone and the iPad where it actually became technically possible to build, good experiences. So for us, what we're looking to do is give you feature parity on a mobile device with a desktop platform.
We see technology as an integral part of every advisor's practice. And We'd really like to see more advisors here. We think that this is probably the only place they can come to get all in one conference, everything they need about technology. And I think that we're always trying to get the word out to a wider group of advisors because I think this conference could be so beneficial to them.